What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Raze1N here, or Davey, bringing you guys an upload to the 1N Gaming channel. Today what you guys are going to be watching is a 93 Gunstreak done by Magone1N. If you guys do enjoy this gameplay, make sure you go check out his links, as it will be down in the description below, as well as my own, if you guys do enjoy this commentary. But, as Marshawn Lynch once said, you know why I'm here, and I know why you guys are here. You guys are here for Damn Nature You Scary episode 2. So to recap what happened last episode, we went over just the most ugliest, most savage fucking primates out there, and that's the Gelida. But today we're going to switch gears over to aquatic animals, more specifically marine life. And this is going to be the most ugliest fucking disgusting fish ever. And it also happens to be the most venomous fish in the world, and that is the stonefish. Now, I'm going to pop up a picture of what it looks like, that way you guys get to see just how fucking ugly this thing is. This has got to be the ugliest piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, just look at it. It's just the most fucking ugly, disgusting, crusty fucking thing I've ever seen. And the way it looks is actually helps it as a predator. So, they're ambush predators. So what they do is they play the sit and wait game, and they wait for unsuspecting fish to swim right over its area. And what it does is it expands the volume of its mouth and throat. And the difference in pressure between the stonefish's mouth and the outside of it where the water is creates a vacuum, and it sucks in the fish all within hundredths of a second. It's absolutely insane. Now, inside the stonefish's mouth, it has these rows of teeth that go all the way down its throat, and this is what shreds the fucking fish, because it all happens so fast that the fish just gets fucking shredded as soon as it enters its mouth. And this is how it creates its venom. So unsuspecting beachgoers, what they do is they walk along the floor, and they mistake it as a rock, and this is what helps it actually become the top of a food chain for predatory looks. It just looks like a fucking rock. It looks like algae, the reef of the fucking seafloor. It blends in well within the environment, and this helps it actually be the most successful ambush predator. So its dorsal fins, it looks like algae, and what happens is there's these spines that are encased in it. So whenever it sees a shadow or it feels water move on top of it, it actually sticks these spines up, and what's in it are these venom sacs that are about 2/3 of the way down. And your foot, what happens is when you step on it, your skin compresses that venom sac, and that venom just shoots right up your fucking foot. And it's described as being the most painful thing in the world. People who have been stung by this fish want their limbs amputated. It's actually insane just how fucking painful this thing is. And the reason why it's so painful is because it releases a neurotoxin. And neurotoxins, what they do is they attack your nerve tissue. So it affects your central nervous system. So what the venom does is it can not only cause severe pain, but it can cause paralysis, tissue necrosis, could lead to heart failure, as well as breathing problems, because your central nervous system, it's composed of your neuroactivity. So your brainstem, for instance, that controls your heartbeat and your breathing activity, that's affected by this venom. And the only way to treat it is with antivenom, or by sticking your infected area in warm water, like really hot water. And this is what actually destroys the venom. Some people use vinegar as well, and this is just to help deal with the pain as well, but it's still just the most ugly, fucking disgusting thing to ever happen to somebody. But it also leads to some of the most fucked up funny things about it. So it looks like elephantitis when you've been stung by this fish, which is kind of fucked up, but it just looks fucking hilarious, just because I know I won't ever be stung by this thing, because they live in the coastal areas of the world, specifically the Pacific Ocean, as well as Australia, and everything that lives in Australia is what's gonna fucking kill you, which is what this series is gonna actually depend upon. Everything that's in fucking Australia wants to kill you. But before I leave you guys hanging with this just fucking disgusting thing, I want to go over one more thing that just makes this thing even uglier and scarier than what you want. So these fish, they can live outside of the water for a couple hours, maybe even a couple of days. What they do is they store water in their gills, and they're able to survive in just little amounts of water, or just sit in the fucking dry piece of shit sand. And people who are just walking along the beach, they don't even have to be in the water. They accidentally mistake this as a rock, and they step right on it, and that venom just shoots right up their fucking foot. And I'm just imagining it now, like just walking along the beach, and then I accidentally just step on a fucking stonefish. Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I ever stepped on one, I wouldn't even be in pain yet. I would be so pissed off that I stepped on this piece of shit. Like, I would pick it up and just probably fucking destroy this fucking thing. Like, it's just so fucking disgusting. But then I would just fall to the ground and just fucking cry like a little girl in pain. Like, could you just imagine, like, you know, there's some people who just run along the beach and they like jump all over the place. Like, could you imagine like a fucking like 8-year-old just, he like thinks it's a rock and he's gonna jump up on it, and he just fucking squishes the fucking fish, and the venom just goes up both of his feet. I don't know why I would find that funny or imagine it, but statistically that's gonna make you guys think I'm a piece of shit, and for some reason I find pleasure in that. But hopefully you guys did enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys go drop a like. Subscribe to 1N if you guys are new. Subscribe to Magone as well as myself if you guys did enjoy this video. Tune in tomorrow for Damn Nature You Scary episode 3, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.